Can I be honest with you about something? Because this next part might step on some toes a little bit, but I love you too much to skip it. Some of you have been so focused on your problem for so long that it has become the main character of your story. You wake up in the morning and the first thing that fills your mind is the problem. You talk about it constantly, to your friends, to your family, to yourself in the car, to God in your prayers. You have analyzed it from every angle. You have rehearsed every detail of how it started, how it developed, how it has affected you, why it is so hard, why it has lasted so long. You know this problem better than you know almost anything else in your life. And I understand why. Hard things demand attention. Pain is loud. Unanswered prayers have a way of taking up space in your mind that feels impossible to reclaim. I am not minimizing any of that. But here is what happens when you rehearse a problem over and over and over again. You make it bigger. Not in reality. The problem itself does not actually grow, but in your perception, in your emotional experience, in the way it looms over everything else in your life. It grows. It fills more and more of your mental real estate until it starts to look bigger than your God, until it starts to feel more powerful than the promises of heaven, until the lie starts to sound like truth. This is just too big, too complicated, too far gone, even for God. And here is what I want to challenge you to do starting today. I want you to rehearse the promise as much as you have been rehearsing the problem. I want you to spend as much time declaring what God said as you have been spending describing what the enemy did. I want you to fill your mouth with the word of God until it crowds out every lie, every fear, every discouraging narrative that has been living rent-free in your mind. Because the promise is more powerful than the problem. It always has been. It always will be. The word of God does not return void. It does not come back empty. It accomplishes exactly what God sent it to accomplish, and it will accomplish it in your life if you will speak it, stand on it, and refuse to let it go no matter how long the waiting takes. Go ahead and comment right now and say, I am rehearsing the promise, not the problem. Because that shift alone, that one change in where you put your daily mental energy, has the power to completely transform the atmosphere of your life. Child of God, God is about to do something in your life that you cannot take credit for. Not because you have not worked hard, not because you have not been faithful. You have been incredibly faithful through an incredibly difficult season. Not because your effort and your persistence and your willingness to keep going do not matter. They absolutely matter, and God sees every single bit of it. But